Hello and welcome back to Coin Matters channel. America, the USA. Companies like Ripple are looking outside for investment opportunities due to the lack of clarity in national crypto legislation. Brad Garlinghouse has stated that the CEO of Ripple suggested the United States imitate the British example in Singapore. What do you believe this means for the future of Bitcoin and the economy in the United States? Today's video will address these concerns. Linda P. Jones, a seasoned veteran of Wall Street, provided her expert opinion on the potential structure of an initial public offering IPO following a final verdict in the ongoing litigation. Jones made some quick calculations in a recent video to estimate the value of a Ripple. According to Linkto, at the price of $35 per share, Ripple has a market cap of $5.07 billion. One unique feature of Linkto is the ability to buy shares before the IPO has even begun. With Ripple's track record and huge XRP holdings in mind, Jones noted that Legato's projection appeared excessively low. Jones praised Ripple's large XRP reserves, estimating the value of the 42 billion additional tokens held in escrow at $21 billion at the current market price of 50 cents per token. Ripple is currently being sold at a discount of roughly 40% from its fair market value. Jones made this assertion by comparing it to the initial public offering, IPO, of Coinbase, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the United States. After going public, Coinbase valuation jumped from $86 billion to unprecedented levels due to the company's spectacular growth. Jones speculated that Ripple's value could soar to an incredible $107 billion, nearly 20 times its current market value, if it were valued at $86 billion like Coinbase and its $21 billion in additional assets were also included. According to Jones, Ripple's escrowed XRP assets are worth an astonishing $150 billion if the stock price of XRP recovers to its all-time high of $3.59. A sizable increase is needed for it to accurately reflect this value. According to Jones, Nvidia, Apple, and Amazon are just some of the inventive companies that have grown to be worth $1 trillion or more. According to Jones, Ripple's potential and collaborations with large corporations may make it worth as much as $500 billion. The analyst recommends investing in Ripple since the stock price has the potential to increase by 20 times. Right now, its value is 20 times what it was on Linkto. She reasoned, thereafter, that things could only improve from there. It's a terrific bargain and a wise financial move. According to Crypto Fundamentals, Ripple's CEO recently downplayed rumors of an upcoming IPO following the company's legal victory against the SEC. There have been rumblings that the IPO could be on the agenda. Markets have been in upheaval since yesterday, when the SEC charged Binance and its founder, Changpeng Zhao, with violating federal securities law. The SEC said that Ida BNB Bust, Moana Sandfile, and Cody X Algo Automated Sold may be traded on the world's largest exchange by 24-hour trading volume. Even though the SEC sued Ripple on the grounds that XRP was a securities, they ultimately decided against classifying it as such. It was widely expected to appear there. Fox Business Eleanor Terrett tweeted yesterday that the SEC didn't include Binance case's securities because of these three reasons. According to Terrett's legal advisors, the SEC omitted the excerpt because it did not want to draw contradictory conclusions. Secondly, Binance has already filed a lawsuit against Ripple. Excerpt. According to Terrett, the SEC did not classify it as a security. There could be problems with discovery if XRP is classified as a security in the Binance case. Finally, Terrett noted that the SEC's December 2020 labeling of XRP as a security could be undermined by Ripple's court victory in the Ripple litigation in the eyes of the public press and Congress. In a recent case, the SEC accused two high-level employees and the Ripple company of illegally selling an XRP security worth over $1.03 billion. Many in the crypto community believe that after more than 2 years, a summary judgment verdict will finally be issued this month. The Bitcoin industry in the US will be affected by the Ripple case. If Ripple wins the case, it could help clarify industry regulations. Experts in the field are concerned that the group may maintain its repressive stance on crypto-related businesses. More alternative cryptocurrencies will be designated as securities by the regulator. Gary Gensler, chairman of the sect, classifies everything but Bitcoin as a security. In its lawsuit against KuCoin, the SEK and other organizations keep identifying Bitcoin holdings that could serve as security. Nedge, the New York State Attorney General. As was previously reported, Desha James thinks Ethereum is a security because it passes the Howey test. Ali Martinez, a crypto expert, says the growing network activity is a good sign for the price. According to Martinez's analysis of sentiment data, an increase in the creation of blockchain addresses and Airshare is indicative of rising prices. In recent days, this peculiarity in address generation has received a lot of attention. This unusual behavior was first reported in late May of this year by a prominent cryptocurrency news source that referenced an excerpt from Sentiment. The second and third largest increases in address activity in history. However, XRP gained 11 last week, closing at 54 cents. Buyer's power is low. Since Martinez thinks the price may go up, reaching 6 cents will necessitate breaking through this ceiling. Despite its history of defying market trends, XRP has once again drawn the attention of investors and traders. While this is seen as a positive development by some, many familiar with the token's troubled history are more wary. Is this new XRP network development another false hope, or will it actually result in a major price increase? Male and female genders. Bill Hinman sends an email. The XRP group has likewise been unsettled by revelation. Hyman's sex history was a big part of his biography, which was removed off the site in advance. RTP fans speculate that the transition could detach itself from Hinman in time for the email publication Sex Lives. In order for Ripple to function, these emails are essential. Improve the company's fair notice case in the event that the SEC charges it with securities law violations by reordering Hyman's speech drafts from 2018. Hyman said that Bitcoin and Ethereum are not securities, but he didn't say anything about XRP. Last month, SEC's bid to have these documents sealed was rejected. Release of all prejudgment and summary judgment documents, as well as all unredacted communications, is scheduled for June 13, 2023. The demand for such systems has skyrocketed ever since Chatsworth was introduced. One of Google's newest contributions to the industry, the blockchain, is already being used to forecast the value of other cryptocurrencies. This prompted Feingold to seek advice from Bard in order to better understand the intricate interplay between supply and demand in the market for XRPs in the future, particularly as of the year 2023's conclusion. Token value could be significantly affected by the outcome of the Ripple v. U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission SEC case, which was taken into account in full by Bard. It also noted that the SEC case against Ripple Labs casts a significant shadow over the company's external pricing. Even if the lawsuit is resolved in Ripple's favor, it's hard to predict how much demand for XRP would increase. However, considering the current market situation and expert predictions, a price of 58 cents for XRP is not unthinkable. Possible factors to extract mentioned by the Barn include the resolution of the SEC dispute, wider acceptance by banks and financial institutions, and favorable media attention. In 2023, prices will rise. Investors in the related cryptocurrency are bidding up the price of the token in anticipation of the outcome of Ripple's legal battle with the SECs. The price of gasoline touched a new high on Tuesday morning, surpassing 50 cents for the first time since April. The coin had gained about 3.5% to about 49 cents shortly before midday. Interest in Ripple has increased as the legal battle between the company and the SEC has heated up in recent days. For allegedly selling $1.03 billion in unregistered securities in the form of XRP, which Ripple argues is not a security, the SEC filed a lawsuit against the company and two of its employees in 2020, including CEO Brad Garlinghouse. Gensler was chairman of the SEC at the time. Unlike Kraken and BlockFi, Ripple chose to go to court rather than strike a settlement with the SEC. Proponents from across the industry, including some who previously criticized Gensler and the SECs of participating in regulation by enforcement, have since come around to support the company. In an interview conducted just last week, Garlinghouse stated that he expects a resolution to the problem in weeks, not months, despite the fact that the two parties have been in court since last year. After several weeks of falling short of the $50 mark. Nearly an 80% increase in XRP length. Before Tuesday's lunchtime, the price of a single Bitcoin had risen to $27,332, while the price of a single Ethereum had risen by 0.35% to $1,903. According to CoinShares, approximately $39 million has been withdrawn from the top 8 cryptocurrency-related investment products. However, the allocation of XRP in investment products increased by $100,000 in the most recent week, reaching $3 million for the first time since January. If you like this video and want to be notified when we release a new video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and enable notifications. See you in the next one. Bye.